You know the girl's a red flag when she's damn near 30 messing with 18-year-olds. This girl's done been passed around so much to hell moving to a new city, that bitch done moved to a new generation. I bet it's hard messing around with someone from a different generation like that. You know, every generation's got different sayings and slangs, you know. It's like learning a new language all over again. They'll cook supper for them, you know, and they'll come over, they'll eat, and they'll say shit like, man, you put your foot in this. Then you got to go excuse yourself to go to the bathroom, Google what the fuck that means, just to learn that it means that the food was good and not that that person has a foot fetish. So you got to worry about lotioning up your feet and everything. I know you got them tile floors in there. That shit's like figure skating. At that rate, your best bet is to start an OnlyFans and go by the name of Tanya Harding, and I don't know, maybe Mohawk Industries will sponsor you or something. Guys are just as bad, you know, like walking around like little Matthew McConaughey's from Days of Confused, talking about some all right, all right, all right. Let me tell you something, try that shit with my daughter, you're gonna get shot on sight, on sight, on sight. And look, I don't have a daughter, and I'm glad. I don't want to go to prison. I wonder how all those guys that used to bully me in middle school feel when all their old ladies are in my inbox telling me how funny I am and how they wish to meet me. And I know it bothers them because 2 days later I'm blocked all of a sudden, and I completely get it. It's because, you know, every night your old lady lays in bed giggling and rubbing her feet together at my content before she, you know, puts her phone down, rolls over, cuddles you, and goes to sleep wishing that, you know, you had half the sense of humor that I do. But, you know, you shouldn't worry about shit like that because I'm not interested. I don't like the smell of corn chips. That's right, I'm not a big Frito-Lay fan. What you can do is stay the Frito fuck away from me, though. To whoever broke into my house and stole my TV while I was just out getting something to eat, I hope you enjoy that TV. I just want you to know, I know you're probably watching this video, you're probably a fan of mine. I want you to know I'm not mad at you. I'm more blessed that, you know, my parents weren't pieces of shits who failed to raise a child like obviously your parents did. And I'm grateful that, you know, I got so much going on in my life that I don't have to, you know, steal to make a living because people like you are, you know, have no emotion and you're a fucking loser. You'll always be a loser. I know you're watching this video. You're a loser. Sorry. You'll never be me. You'll never be anybody like me. And, yeah, man, you're lucky I wasn't home. You're real lucky I wasn't home. But thank you for putting my guard up, because now I'll be waiting on you. With that being said, that TV is like 10 years old and it stutters and it stops a lot. If that happens, you're going to have to turn it off and turn it back on to reset. I just want you to know that. Being as it's yours now, I mean, I might as well tell you how it works, you know. But yeah, you have a good day there, sir or ma'am, whoever you were. Yeah. Thanks. To whoever broke into my house and stole my TV while I was just out getting something to eat, I hope you enjoy that TV. I just want you to know, I know you're probably watching this video, you're probably a fan of mine. I want you to know I'm not mad at you. I'm more blessed that, you know, my parents weren't pieces of shits who failed to raise a child like obviously your parents did. And I'm grateful that, you know, I got so much going on in my life that I don't have to, you know, steal to make a living because people like you are, you know, have no emotion and you're a fucking loser. You'll always be a loser. I know you're watching this video. You're a loser. Sorry. You'll never be me. You'll never be anybody like me. And yeah, man, you're lucky I wasn't home. You're real lucky I wasn't home. But thank you for putting my guard up, because now I'll be waiting on you. With that being said, that TV is like 10 years old and it stutters and it stops a lot. If that happens, you're going to have to turn it off and turn it back on to reset. I just want you to know that. Being as it's yours now, I mean, I might as well tell you how it works, you know. But yeah, you have a good day there, sir or ma'am. Now, because of you, I got to go to Walmart and buy a new TV, which I don't want to do it, but I can't afford it, unlike yourself. But anyways, have fun with that TV, and don't forget about the stutter. Now, I'm telling you, you got to turn it off and turn it back on. It's tricky. You know, you might get a good 6 months out of it. All right, that's it. What's worse than working out in the heat? Working out in the heat with a dumbass. I'll be out in the field, he calling my phone. Hey, man, we need this part. We need that part. I'm like, all right, man, well, tell me the serial number. This dumb son of a bitch sent me the number to the Captain Crunch support line. He likes to do things like waiting for that first bead of sweat to trickle down my ass crack before asking would I rather listen to Taylor Swift's new album or Beyonce's. As if I wouldn't willingly go back to jail. That is crazy, dude. Speaking on Taylor, I will say that although I'm not a fan of her music, all these, moms of the year hopping on Facebook, attacking her for cursing in her songs and, saying, oh, she's not a good role model for the kids, and that's where I draw a line, okay? Stop acting like a bitch. As if your kids don't go to public school. Like, that's crazy to me. You're worried about cussing, but last week your kid went to school and little Timmy brought a condom, he pulled it out, applied some air, and he erected a balloon animal out of that thing. I bet if you go look, you'll find a vape in their book bag. Go ahead, I'm waiting. I feel like I'm starting to get off track though. What was I talking? Oh yeah, that dumbass. Type of guy that when the tractor's low on fuel, he likes to say it needs gas. And I can't trust nobody like that. I'd rather do the job alone. Type of dude to bring a packed lunch to work like this is Kansas or some shit, bro. This is South Georgia. We go to lunch break. You don't have to, but we do. I get my lunch every day from the local gas station or food truck. And meanwhile, he's out there at the tractor cab eating a ham sandwich. That could not be me. I'm tempted to ask my boss man if he has insurance before I accidentally hurt this man on purpose. Well, today's May the 5th, which means it's officially Cinco de Mayo, but me personally, I don't drink that much. I like to be Cinco de Mayo. I don't have anything against drinking. It's just, it was a lot more fun, back when I wasn't legal, back when I couldn't Cinco de Mayo. Nah, but seriously though, I quit drinking because every time I went out for a buzz, I ended up leaving with a light year. I couldn't stop drinking no matter how hard I Cinco de Mayo. And ultimately, I had to go to Cinco de Rehab. They treat me good too. I thought AA stood for Anytime Alcoholics. I thought that was a 24/7 liquor store or some shit. Yesterday was May the 4th be with you, which is kind of funny, having all these Star Wars fans and alcoholics in such a close proximity. It's kind of like hosting Comic-Con inside the pit of a Limp Bizkit concert. What's the difference between those who celebrated May the 4th and those who celebrated Cinco de Mayo? I'll tell you, those who celebrated May the 4th may actually show up to work on Monday. Except, of course, if you're of Latino heritage, y'all motherfuckers can drink all night and work better the next day than if y'all got a full 8 hours of sleep. That alcohol is like crack to you guys. That shit needs to be studied. That's got to be some level of Darwinism that we've never once... We haven't even scratched the surface there. Don't come over to my house if you're just gonna bitch about the living conditions. First off, I don't have central heat and air. I advise a long sleeve in the wintertime. What you know about chilling in the living room with your jacket on? I got a stove, and if you see me turn it on, don't even ask me what I'm about to cook, bitch. Just the heater. You should have ate before you came. Also, I don't have internet connection, so don't even come over here asking about my hotspot. I'm supposed to be your ride or die, not your Wi-Fi. Besides, I used all my hotspot the other night to, binge watch Breaking Bad. Do I regret it? Hell no. Yes, the house is a mess, and no, I won't apologize about it. To be completely honest, I don't even want you here to begin with. Where's my damn apology? I do have a chimney though, and it works pretty well, except for that one time my buddy tossed a fat lighter log on it and about burnt the fucking house down. We didn't use that thing for 6 months after that. We were scared of it. Don't go in my bathroom trying to use my trimmer to freshen up your facial hair either. I use that shit on my balls. Why do you think my shit's all fucked up? Think about it. What I do have is DVDs. I got Star Wars The Phantom Menace on Blu-ray if you're into that. Inviting my friends over to the house is like the same thing as like if you have kids and you invite their friends over to the house. You say yes, and then you bitch about it later. No more get-togethers at the Tucker household. That's I'm calling. Southern car salesman will be on the radio talking about what's going on, South Georgia, North Florida. It's your main man Bryce down here at Tuck's Ford Dodge Chrysler Crop fucking goddamn boy. We got it all, son. We got the inventory. You like Ricky Bobby? You want to go fast? Well, let me tell you something, buddy. These cars are so fast, I had to put them on birth control. These cars are so fast, you'll be convinced it's Ramadan all year round. These cars are so fast that you can put them in reverse and time travel back and stop catastrophic events like 9/11 or your first wife that you split up with but you still ain't divorced. What's up with that? All our cars are cheaply built with plastic and zip ties to save you money and not your life. That's Allstate's business. Our business is 0 to 60 in however many seconds before that tire pops off. Simply put, these cars will fuck you up. But not these prices. You buy a car, I'll throw in a free rocking chair. And let me tell you something, buddy. A lot goes down here, drug deals included. But I tell you, buddy, payments don't. That's right, boys. That's $0 down. $0 down. That's right, buddy. You can use that tax money for more important things. This is the South. You need beer money. This is the South. You need bond money. But you won't need car money. At least until that first payment, you better pay that shit too now. Don't make me get gangster on you now. I'll split your head, bitch. So make sure to give me a call at 912-0 down. That's 912-0 down. 912-0 down. I don't want your money. I just want your business. They say a woman only loves a man under the condition that he provides something for her. Not in the South, he don't. Nope, not down here. The less the better. No job? Good. No car? Great. No insurance? Perfect. That last one's actually pretty common. Now all you need is just a bitter baby mama and you're free to get all the free poon your little heart desires. And that's how you end up with a 10. And by 10, I mean 24, because, that's the age she is, still going to high school parties while her parents are at the house watching her kid who's 2. weeks. Don't even try to be there for the kids, man. You gonna push that baby out and give him cute little nicknames like, oh, he's my little grape, and then not have the audacity to be around for the raising. I like to call these types of girls butter boys. Every man calls their mama butter boys. These are the types of people to hop on Facebook making statuses about how, you know, crappy the grandparents are. No, bitch, you ain't worth a shit. Go ahead with angry comments. I don't care shit. I'll even wait for you to get around Wi-Fi because I know you ain't got no minutes on your phone because your man ain't got a job. He's locked himself in the bathroom. He's in there recording his mixtape for his SoundCloud audience of 14. No, seriously though, tell me I'm lying. Go in there. I bet he's in there right now making fake gun noise that sounds more like a water sprinkler after Granny hits it with the lawnmower. I know what you're thinking. Damn, Bryce, who done pissed you off today? Let me tell you something. My name is Bryce. I can piss myself off myself. What, just because it's Friday, you expected sunshine and rainbows? What, this ain't no damn Pride Parade, Jack. Boy, this is fucking Woodstock 99 on cracking 4 Loco energy this way. Fathers these days ain't no better, you know, sitting on their hand-me-down couches, watching the football game, bitching at the refs. Dude, your kids haven't heard from you in months. You tell me who's really missing calls. I went to school together with this kid. He didn't have no father. He used to cry about that shit. He went to fucking therapy and everything, you know, and 10 years later, he walks out on his kid, and I gotta admit, that is one hell of a coping mechanism, my guy. He's got his son's name tatted on his arm, so he'll be in the club, you know, look at the flick of the wrist. You know, like, bitch, yeah, you need to flick that fucking wrist and remind yourself that you left him out in the parking lot with the fucking window cracked, a fucking Kool-Aid jammer, and a fucking Jason Aldean greatest hit CD. You sick fuck. Toby Keith, maybe. At this point, this is not even comedy anymore. This is a nuclear warhead control center, and I'm in here smashing buttons like Donkey Kong after he got a mixture of Cialis and Captain Morgan. This video was originally about not providing, but yeah, I chose violent. You can blame Cat Williams or Kendrick Lamar for that one, okay? I'm only following suit like a presidential bodyguard. Get it? Because, like, he's a bodyguard, and he's following, and he's also got the suit. Did I ruin the joke by trying to explain? Oh, who gives a shit? I tried to explain to not be a piece of shit. You guys didn't catch that one. Hey, bro, did you see the lights last night? Yeah, just for a second, though. I outran them once I hit the dirt road. What? No, I'm talking about in the sky. Huh? No, they didn't send out no chopper this time. No, bitch, I'm talking about the damn northern lights. Nah, man, I'm banned from Canada. Bro, have you ever seen Polar Express? Yeah, you talking about that movie with Seth Rogen and the wheat? Yeah, man, that movie's a classic. No, that's Pineapple Express. You know, I really liked James Franco when I was younger, you know, and then I started getting older, and then came all the sexual misconducts and lawsuits, and one day I was scrolling the internet, and there he was with his pecker out. I said, that's where I draw the line. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about right now? The Polar Express. At this point, I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening. Is this talking about those damn Northern Lights? I bet Drake has something to do with it. Him and that damn Ryan Reynolds. I'm struggling to believe this is a real conversation. Well, not to change the subject on you or anything, but last night I was watching this movie with Tom Hanks. He was on this train. Bro, yes, that's the movie I'm talking about. Did you see the scene with the lights? No, he fucking crashed in the ocean, and like for 3 years he was stranded on an island and shit. You're talking about Castaway. That was a plane. It was a plane. Well, anyways, that's why I'll never work for FedEx. All right, well, I'll see you at church tomorrow. What's going on, everybody? I just figured I'd take a second to tell all the mothers out there, Happy Mother's Day. Now, I know technically Mother's Day was the other day, but I figured I'd wait, you know, because I'm lactose intolerant. My stomach doesn't react well to Sundays. For Mother's Day this year, my mom got a rose, a couple bags of candy, and a gift certificate to Hobby Lobby. She got the my son almost forgot starter pack. You ever get a gift like that? Like, you can tell immediately just by looking at the gift if this person got it last second. Not my friends, though. My friends never wait last second. I have some great friends. I remember one year for my birthday, one of my buddies got me some endurance pills just so I could last a second. My little cousin, bless her heart, I remember one year she caught a damn lizard out in the yard. She was gonna give it to me, but it ended up dying of reptile dysfunction. Apparently living life as a lizard isn't as hard as you think it is. These are all obviously jokes, by the way. You know, that lizard 100% died of starvation. Anyways, if you didn't get a Mother's Day gift this year, I just, you know, I hope this video makes it worse, I guess. I'm joking again, y'all. I hope this video serves as a sign of love from me to you. I hope my love just shoots out this fall all over. You know, let's not make it weird. Happy Mother's Day from me to you. I love you guys. Unless you're underage. Let's not get it twisted here. Honestly, I don't support people underage. And if you are underage, I would highly recommend anger management classes. I mean, they worked wonders for my uncle. To be honest, I'm probably going to lose some cool points with the boys for this one, but got to keep it a buck with you. I'm a cat person. In fact, I've always preferred cats to dogs. And look, I understand dogs can do cool things like play fetch, roll over, drink from the toilet bowl, all that cool shit. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. We can talk about what dogs do. Let's talk about what cats don't do. What cats won't do is tell the officer where my pot is. Never once have I ever been pulled over and hear my buddy go, "Oh shit, man, they done pulled out the feline unit." Cats don't snitch, all right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what they won't do. Another thing they won't do is violate your girl every time she comes over on her cycle. Cat's got more important shit to do than that, like lay around in the same spot for 12 hours or go tend to its catnip addiction. If you go over to your buddy's house for the first time, you know, their dog might intimidate you a little bit, might scare you a little bit till you get used to him, right? With my cat, it's different. He's got to get used to you. I'll have company come over to my house and my cat will just evaporate into thin air. I won't see him again until they leave. Guard dogs are a good investment. I agree on that one wholeheartedly. However, you know, it's a lot of maintenance. I couldn't keep up with all of it, so I just went out and bought me a guard gun. Sure, it's not a dog, but dog spelled backwards is God, and that's where I'll be sending your ass if you try me, so in a way, there is a correlation. I guess I'm kind of being a little biased, though, because I've only ever owned cats. I've never had a dog in my life, except for that Chihuahua my baby mama had, but that one don't count. That bitch didn't even look like a dog. It looked like a kindergartner trying to draw a dog. Eyes too big, leg to body ratio all fucked up. She looked like one of them toys you threw in the wash machine, even though the tag clearly stated not to. This is how I know I'm getting old, right? So the other day I'm in Walmart, right, and I'm with my little cousin. You know, we in the back there. He's checking out the video games. He's trying to figure out which game he wants to buy. And all I did was make a brief comment, right? I was like, "Yeah, I wish they still let you play them here in the store." And he's like, "What do you mean?" You got to understand, at this point, the age gap hasn't set in with me yet. I was like, "Yeah, you know, they used to have a TV back here where you can come back and play the games." This kid was looking at me like I was speaking a foreign language. It was at this moment that I realized this kid had never experienced this shit. Like, it was weird. I felt like, you know, grandpa sitting around telling all his grandkids about that one time in Nam. These kids these days don't know about willingly going to Walmart with your mom just so you could head straight to the back and play video games and leave with neck pains because you had to play like this right here because they put the console behind the back but they strapped the TV to the fucking ceiling. What was up with that shit? That's one thing I'll say about Walmart. No matter how much they rearrange that store, you can bet your ass them electronics will always be in the back. Which in my opinion is kind of dumb if you think about it. I mean, they put that shit back there so it won't get robbed, but you know, the bathrooms are also back there, and everyone knows the crackheads can travel the plumbing. That's besides the point, though. The point is, I felt like a cool old man supplying viable information to the youngins. I was like, "They used to sell fish here." He was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Hell motherfucking shit, yeah." I had this kid in the palm of my hand. I was like, "Yeah, they used to sell Zantac here, too." And he didn't too much care for that one. That's when I realized I was starting to lose momentum. So I made a video a few weeks ago called The South, and a whole bunch of people got upset in the comments, you know, from like New York or Utah, telling me they all do the same shit over there. So I figured I'd make a video to clarify. The South is not a geographical location. The South is a culture. Y'all never heard that Brantley Gilbert song, "Country Must Be Countrywide"? We actually got a lot more in common than you think. Except for the sweet tea part, all right? Ain't nobody in Utah making better tea than me. I don't give a shit you got 2.5 wives or not. What you need to be worried about is 2.5 cups, because that's how much sugar you're gonna need before I can start to take your ass seriously. One person commented and was like, "Well, at least we got better drugs." I'm like, what kind of weird ass flex is that? Like, "Yeah, my crackhead can beat up yours." They didn't tell me where they were from, but if I had to guess, it's definitely got to be the Washington State area. Just ask any grunge rock band based out of Seattle. I don't know what them boys were on, but that shit was immaculate. The music's not necessarily bad, it's just, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They were writing those lyrics in a whole different dimension. And for some reason, everyone really liked the word "yeah," but not like "yeah," but like "yeah," like, you know what I mean? This is kind of what it's like living with ADHD. You can never stay on one subject for too long. My ex used to always say that dating me was like being with a barbecue grill in the sense of all I ever did was smoke and give her meat, which is not entirely true. Also gave her gonorrhea. I really did like the girl, truthfully. It's just there's a separation issue there. You know, we had separation problems. She all the time get mad at me because I wouldn't stay the night with her, you know, and it's like I kept trying to explain to her over and over again. The nursing home does not allow overnight visitation. Anyways, for a while there, she went and got her a new man, you know, named Jody, and I'll be honest with y'all, I ain't too much care for Jody. I don't have anything personal against Jody or anything like that. It's just whenever he was a baby, his mama put a cigarette out in his soft spot, and I don't think he ever fully recovered. We used to get haircuts together as kids. I remember as soon as he stepped up there, man, the whole barbershop go to smelling like Pall Mall Special Blends. It's just I don't trust Jody with older women, and I'm gonna tell you why. You see, Jody was once involved in a catastrophic car crash that tragically turned an old lady into dust particles. Hell, the craziest part is she survived. They had to carry that bitch around in a jar. They used to say if you rubbed it hard enough, she'd pop out and give you 3 wishes. How can I trust this man with an elderly lady and he just turned another one into Kazam? Jody been shacked in a fool. I hope she gave him my gonorrhea. Jody got in a fight down there in the Publix parking lot the other night with a guy named Chad over who had the better lift on their Chevy shitbox. Chad almost had the fight won until Jody's vitamin C pills kicked in. Have you ever seen someone like Mario Mushroom power up in real life, like get bigger and everything? He didn't get bigger, but his pecker did. Turns out that vitamin C pill was Viagra. Jody got beat up with a hard on, and now everyone thinks he's a part of some underground central intelligence of Americans who like intimacy to be sadistic, or Cialis for short. Chad felt like he had just been accidentally initiated into this cult, and I guess it scared him because that was the last time we ever seen him in Publix. I'm not talking about the Publix parking lot. I mean Publix in general. Like the last time I seen Chad in public was on the back of a milk carton in Walmart, and the whole time all I could think about was ain't no fucking way they think I'm about to spend that kind of money for milk. As for Jody, he went through a bit of a rough patch too. He couldn't ever get it to go back down, and they say after a few hours you're supposed to call a doctor, He didn't have insurance, so he went to the strip club. Yeah, Jody was up there on his high horse for a few days there until it was time for him to wash clothes. He accidentally closed the lid on it. Now the fucker looks like a damn half-used tube of toothpaste. Jody wound up leaving town soon thereafter as well. In the end, both Chad and Jody lost that fateful night. The true definition of two birds and one stone. Relationships can be rather interesting when you're someone like me, in the sense of you get annoyed by everybody and everyone, and then one day you just up and decide to start paying for the food and letting them leave their hair products in your bathroom. I once dated this girl. I really liked her too, till she pulled out a Marlboro Red 100. I said, God damn, I'm out here. My Tinder date's a mechanic. I still prefer Tinder to Farmers Only though. That Farmers Only a little bit too realistic over there. Last time I was on there, I dated a hoe for 6 months. Kelsey told me there's nothing wrong with having a small pecker. And it's like I told her, you're absolutely right. There isn't anything wrong. It's just, I prefer you didn't have one at all. Then they start doing this weird thing when they ask you to do something. You say, well, give me just 1 second and I'll do it. And then they go and immediately do it and try and catch an attitude with you. They say, oh, you wasn't gonna do it anyways. Well, yeah, but could you wait until after I was done relaxing to start your bitching? I remember one time I dated this deaf girl. She used to do all the sign language, all that cool shit. It was real cool till I took her to the hood to meet some of my black friends. She got out there, she started doing all that. They thought she was set banging. They beat the hell out of that girl. She had in one of them earpieces too, which didn't make the situation any better. They thought she was Secret Service or something. One of them snatched it out. He was like, let me talk to Clinton. If I ever get sponsored, I hope it's by Waffle House. I've given them lots of business over the years. I'm pretty picky about which Waffle Houses I go to. If I pull up to Waffle House at 2 a.m. and the cook ain't outside smoking a Newport 100, I ain't going in. If I pull up to Waffle House at 2 a.m. and I don't see at least 3 teeth missing, I ain't going in. If I pull up to Waffle House at 2 a.m. and the health inspection reads 100, I ain't going in. That's right, I prefer the gas leak. As soon as I get there, I got a checklist of things I've got to ask. How many of your employees have pending warrants? How often do your customers attempt to pay with food stamps? Do you guys even own a wet floor sign? How long has it been since someone's pulled a gun in here? Waffle House is the equivalent to Jacksonville, Florida. Waffle House, the only place to get a quality meal while also watching crackheads go TikTok viral for your entertainment. Every time I walk into that place, I think of Chef Boyardee, cause Chef Boyardee's manager's fucking y'all on dental. Waffle House is a great place to pick up chicks after the bar. In fact, it's actually scientifically proven women prefer waffles to pancakes because waffles have deep pockets, unlike their bum-ass boyfriends. Which unfortunately includes me. All I got for you is deep depression and syphilis. Anyway, sponsor me, Waffle House. I think I'll be a great addition to your team. And if not, I'll just go there to IHOP. I got a buddy who's an amputee anyways. I had a good friend named Jamie. She passed away last week, gone too young. Man, she was smoking hot. You know what I mean? Well, at least that's what they said down at the crematorium. Jamie was the type of girl like them energy drinks. I don't think I've ever seen her drink a drop of water her whole life. That bitch could piss in a pool without the indicator and still turn color. Jamie had one of those big old ear gauges, which was real cool until she took it out. Like a real big basketball hoop. You could shoot through it and everything. I was out there getting triple doubles on that bitch. Jamie used to work down there at the Goodwill selling blind kids burnt CDs of Luke Bryan, as if fucking life wasn't already hard enough. I'll preach it up to you, man. Jamie was not all sunshine and rainbows. In fact, after a couple shots, she was more like a farmhand. All you seen was ass and elbows. Anyways, Jamie tragically lost her life in a drive-by. She didn't get shot or nothing. No. She got hit by the community church van. They was out there giving out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Jamie smoked Pall Malls like an old head who mechanicked his whole life, which is quite ironic because she was the type to use the green pump at the gas station because those were the eco-friendly ones. If there's one good thing, one positive thing I will say about Jamie, is Jamie was never afraid to ask the real questions, the real whys of the world. Like, why do we make aliens illegal and then bitch about the fact that we never get to see them? Jamie was a dumbass. Rest in peace, Jamie. You will be missed, even though you're just a figment of my imagination. So I just want to make a little quick video to say I appreciate all you guys for all the support y'all have given me over the past however long I've been doing this now. 3-4 years it feels like. It's been a long time coming, and I don't really get the time to really say thank you and my appreciation whatever. I'm sorry. I'm not good. I'm not good at shit like this. The point I'm trying to say is I appreciate y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, there was a time where I didn't think I would ever get this far. To be honest with you, when I first started making videos, I didn't really know what the end goal, if there even was an end goal. I don't really know what I was really getting myself into, but the payoff and everything that's happened since has been amazing, and I appreciate you guys. I'm a little low energy today, if you guys can't tell. I'm a little laid back, but I'm gonna take this weekend off. I don't really feel like doing anything because I've been working so much. I'll see you guys Monday. I'll be back. Just had someone message me. They were like, hey, man, I passed by today and I seen you out in your yard. I think we're neighbors. Isn't that cool? Hell, motherfucking shit, no. Hell, if all the good people know where I live, that means the bad people know where I live. And that's no bueno, cuz. I'm trying to finish this video before it starts storming, but I'm running out of time, boys. I'm not fast enough. Yeah, the weather's been real nice here recently. You know, when it floods like this, I can't get out in the field. You know, my only two jobs I got is this and fucking farming. And the way it's looking, I better start making some motherfuckers laugh twice as hard, because boy, shit ain't working well, boy, a day. Food prices keep going up and the rain keeps coming down. Keep making fuck, I can't put a fucking sentence together. Something got so bad the other day. I was at therapy. I was sitting in the waiting room. I was looking through Reader's Digest. Old nurse came out. She said, what you doing? I said, bitch, I'm trying to eat. The transition in the last 5 minutes is crazy, bro. Like, I've literally only been recording for like 3 minutes and this all happened. Okay, yeah, fuck that. It's raining. Sugar melts. And there goes the power. Yay. Old Luke Bryan said, oh, rain's a good thing. No, it's not, Luke. No, it's not. Is it just me, or did COVID cause the common handshake to go extinct? Hell, I ain't shaked a hand in years. I don't even know if I can still do it. Now when I run into people out in public, they be giving me this right here, man. Give me some knuckles. Give me some knuckles, man. What's up, man? Like, what the fuck is that, man? We playing rock, paper, scissors? I'm no longer partaking in that shit, all right? From now on, you come to me in public. What's up, Bryce? I'm gonna hit you with that. See that right there? See that? That's all you're gonna get from me. Except for when it's like, you know, my black friends, because I'm super white, so I get really excited when my black friends come around. I'm like, God damn, Jarvis, boy, I knew that was you, man. What's up, man? Boy, I ain't seen you in like 2 weeks, man. How you been, man? Come here, give me a hug. Man, the other day when I left, the police officer stopped me and he said, you don't need to be going around there. They be selling that grass. I told him, I said, man, I didn't even know that you had a lawn care business. I'm so proud of you. I like it when they call me their favorite white boy. It just, man, it hits different. I see him across the parking lot. I hit him with that fucking Forrest Gump. I had a black friend tell me that one time. He's like, that's why I fuck with you, because when shit gets heated, when shit hits the fan, you act like you don't know shit. And I don't know shit. I just spent $35 for a gram of pot. I mean, obviously I'm out of my element here. That's another thing COVID ruined, was my street cred. Hell, my street cred is street dead. My black friends, on the other hand, they love their handshakes, man. They got all different kinds of handshakes and shit. It gets complicated sometimes. They're like, one of my buddies, she's like, make sure you put the finger around and like, what is this, a pinky promise? So I seen on Facebook earlier, one of my exes is pregnant again for like the 6th time. Personally, I think she does it for the insurance. She can get free dental to cover up the fact that she does hardcore drugs she bought from a guy named Chance, who just so happens to work part-time down there at the Goo Goo Car Wash to cover up his financial tracks. Like Tony Montana said, man, it's in the teeth, Chico. The teeth never lie. I had a bud from high school, you know, he was bad off on drugs like that, you know, and his old lady got pregnant. She got insurance. Did he get insurance? No. Now every time he smiles, you can see the back of his throat. I personally think I deserved a piece of that insurance. You know what it's like making love when you're a skinny white boy like me. Your hips be sore for 3 days after. Especially if she like a bigger girl, you know, that shit's like thrusting a brick wall. I just want to make it clear, I love all girls. Big, small, batshit crazy. Mostly batshit crazy though, because at least y'all still want to have sex after hitting us with a frying pan. The only ones I can't deal with are the ones that want to wait till marriage. And to make it clear, I have no problem whatsoever with anyone taking that route. Matter of fact, the way the world's going today, more people should partake in that. But not me, baby. Shit, I ain't ever bought a car without test driving it first. It's just in these days, these times, it's 2024, everyone's changing genders. You can never be too careful. At the very least, I'm gonna need you to send me a picture so I know you got one. God, I just know the snowflakes are punching air with this one. No, I couldn't find my hat, so I'm going without it today. Peace.